This week on We Have a Show, we compare and contrast our daily lives in quarantine.
But first, this!
Okay, take care, everyone. Good night.
One, two, three, four.
We have a show!
Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome to We Have a Show, where it's not just you or me, it's us.
And that, my friends, is calculus.
My name is Zack Morrison, and it seems like the daily hangover is becoming a thing now. With me, as always, is my co-host and roommate, Christopher Pasi.
Hey, what's going on there, Zach? You know, it's funny, I actually threw out all my clocks because it's 5 o'clock forever.
Well, Chris, with the quarantine being extended until who knows how long, we might need to be making some changes to our daily lives.
Yeah, I gotta say, I really can't stand being inside. I'm going nuts a little bit.
I don't know, man. I've actually been kind of liking it a little bit. It's allowed me to focus on some things and be creative, and I'm kind of digging it.
What? No way, man. I'm going stir crazy. I got cabin fever. They closed down the parks. They closed down the forests. What are we supposed to do?
Chris, let's agree to disagree in a segment that we like to call Compare and Contrast. Compare and contrast. Well, here's the way this works. Chris and I have a bunch of topics that you sent us on Instagram, and we are going to compare and contrast them to see who is right and who is terrible.
Yes, thank you to all three of our Instagram live viewers. We appreciate your input.
We have 3 whole viewers right now. All right, starting things off, working out.
I'm going to have to say that working out for me has actually been a positive since being on quarantine in many ways. First off, I'm looking forward to it, which I never looked forward to it at all because it's my one time to get out of the apartment and be doing something productive.
It's funny, I always took working out for granted. And I never wanted to do it, and now it's like if I don't do it, I'm going to go insane.
Yeah, so we could definitely agree on this one. It's like working out for some reason during quarantine times. It's like, all right, I gotta do this.
I think the act of working out has not improved at all under quarantine, but my desire to do so just to get outside has seriously gone way up.
Speaking of that, and a nice segue, cooking. I don't know about you, Zach, but cooking for me over quarantine has been like, I'm all of a sudden like Chef Ramsay right now. Like I'm just, every day it seems like, oh, what are we gonna make next?
Before the quarantine, you could just like, I never thought about dinner. I would just like heat up some like sad chicken breast and some spinach and just call it a day. And now it's like every meal's gotta be like a thing.
Did you say sad chicken breast?
Yeah, like sad chicken breast, you know? Like
Are the chicken breasts crying?
No, you guys know sad chicken breasts, like when you come home from work and you don't want to cook, but all you have is just like some chicken that you can like heat up real quick. To go with the sad chicken, you just saute some spinach, and then that is literally crying in your plate. And now like during quarantine, there's no room for sad chicken. Every meal's got to be this big like positive thing. Next one up, existential dread.
Yes.
It may have increased a little bit.
That's it. Moving on. This is definitely a topic I want to discuss. Productivity. What used to be productive for me would be doing multiple performances in New York a week, producing shoots, running around New York City on subways and going to comedy shows. Now productivity for me is getting out of bed and brushing my teeth.
Do you do that thing where like you make your bed in the morning and then that way like if you didn't do anything else that day, you still accomplish something?
Yes, I actually keep a very intense journal. You see my little gnome here sitting on top of my pens. I write down everything I did each day.
Prior to the lockdown, like, because I've been out in LA for like about a year and a half now, and since coming out here, I really have not done much. And now that we're in quarantine and we have nothing else to do, We Have a Show again, which is, we're doing this. It's taken us years. And I don't know, I found like, you know, I wake up every morning, I'm writing pages. We just made a short film the other day. I think like quarantine's been pretty solid for productivity.
I'm happy for you, Zach. And honestly, like, if that gives you the solace you need, please. But for me, productivity's down. I'm happy it's up for Zach. I don't know, my mojo's off, but I'm happy We Have a Show's back. This has been great.
Chris, we're on to the last one.
Let's talk about consumption. I gotta say, man, I literally, it seems like every 10 minutes need to eat something else. You know?
Do you have a bowl of pasta with you right now?
I always have a bowl of pasta. Like, my quarantine meal is cold pasta wherever I go.
Hey Chris, I gotta ask, are you Italian?
I might be Italian.
I couldn't tell.
I used to eat like one meal a day, usually at night. Now it's like with quarantine, it's like I gotta get up, have my breakfast, have my mid-afternoon snack, have lunch, have the dinner, and then dinner.
Yeah, it's like we're eating on a Hobbit schedule. It's like first breakfast, second breakfast, 11ties, lunch, dinner, supper. I mean, at least like to bring it back to working out. Like I think we're working out more, and hopefully, and then ergo, you know, it kind of balances out.
We all collectively had to have gained weight over this experience.
Spice it up. Mixing it up. Hear that sizzle? Boom! It's great.
Coming up this season on Cooking with Chris.
Sear fried salmon. I was doing it before, it was cool. Chicken chimichangas. Let's take a look at our chicken now. Lobster fra diavolo. Oh, that smells so good. Pineapple upside down cake. Ooh, they're looking good. Homemade apple pie. Homemade cherry pie. Homemade key lime pie. Homemade lemon meringue pie. What's wrong with my teeth? Homemade pecan pie. I'm sorry. Yes, it's important. Did they wash their hands?
Good whatever time of day it is, ladies and gentlemen, because I can't tell anymore. I'm Johnny Kavanagh, and I will, as always, be your Corona Correspondent, bringing you the best breaking news that I can muster up from the sterile safety of my own home. Today's top story, real big fish absolutely fucking slaps. That's right, you could consider me a follower of the Holy Church of Ska. That's it. That's the whole story. I'm pretty sick of all my regular music, and none of my podcasts have updated this week. So I'm into ska now.
According to my calculations, we have, none of this, a show!
Well, that's it, guys. That's all we have for you today on We Have a Show. Chris, you know what? I hear your point. I think being outside is actually a pretty good thing.
Yeah, and I could agree that maybe being inside hasn't been all bad. I've binge-watched almost every TV show on Netflix, so it's been nice to relax, I guess.
If you want to get involved with We Have a Show, be sure to tag us on the socials at We Have a Show and use the hashtag We Have a Show, and that way you can be on the show. Please subscribe to us here on YouTube and like us on Facebook, and as always, keep the conversation going in the comment section below.
Do it!
Well, until next week, friends, filmmakers get filming, writers get writing, musicians get musicking, and artists get arting, and let's make a show together. My name is Zack Morrison. That's Christopher Pasi. Brother Tom Pasi on camera today. Keep on doing it live, everybody, and we will see you all next week.